Well, I decided to put a water hole in here at the farm. I am simply using my sprayer tank, which has been cleaned. I would like to find an IBC tote that fits into the back of the side-by-side, but for right now, we're going to do it 25 gallons at a time. What we did was we got one of the 100-gallon stock tanks from Texas Flyco, buried it in the ground, put it below grade so that it's not sticking up. And as you can see, water will drain out of the field this way into it, so we'll have more square footage of rainwater getting caught and put in. Now, the theory is we're going to be encouraging deer to walk this way, past the blind, toward the food, and then encouraging them, if they're going to go this way, to walk back past this blind on their way out of the food. So it's an attractant that is passive, and hopefully we won't have a problem walking past it, because I do intend to hunt this as a potential morning spot as long as the field isn't full of deer. That is a tough thing to do when you're hunting a field. It's a choice that you either have to make, is to slide out just after dark when you know that there's no deer. What I usually do is I get here a little bit early, but not a lot early. When the sun is just starting to peak up, I can see just enough into the field to know there's no deer in it. And I slide in as quietly and as carefully as I can, using wind to cover my scent. And we do see a lot of deer here at night and during the day when we do that. However, we have not had the mature buck presence. Still learning on how to get them attracted here. Hopefully the new food plot and the water hole will assist in that for us. And like I said, we're just going to use a 25-gallon tank for right now. And as you can see, it's going to take quite a few loads, but that's okay. In theory, it's a 100-gallon tank. We'll make 4 loads and see where we're at. I'm sure we're not going to be 100% efficient in terms of getting all the water out of there, but it'll be fine. So we'll see what happens this year. And obviously this is just, I moved this out of the way with the dozer blade because it was convenient. Last night I did this in the dark with the Mini, so I cheated big time. But there is a bit of a grade that runs down like this to our central drainage ditch right over here. Now the thing is, this field is tiled, so that means we basically never have standing water in the field unless it is flat pouring. So I think this would be a nice attraction. There is a little creek that runs through back here, but it's usually dry come hunting season. It basically only gets flowing when we have major rains, and then it's gone. So this should be a nice attractant. They're going to be down here looking for water anyway, because that creek sometimes has water in it, and that's where our main field tile drain starts with to go up underneath the field. So I hope this will work out. We'll see if it draws deer. And so far this setup's working pretty good. We'll let this piss out all the way and we'll go get another load. But yeah, so what I was getting at was this extra dirt. I will be moving this out of the way with the tractor, with the bucket, which is far more efficient than using anything else. It'll tear up the ground less too. So none of this is here for any specific reason. It's just extra. So yeah, she's buried below grade with a ramp coming into it so we can get extra rain or runoff. I'll be cleaning this up. I think I'm going to throw some rye seed out here just to, it'll encourage some bugs to live there. So turkey hunting, this might be a nice attraction for turkey hunting because of having bugs and grass. In the meantime, though, and I haven't really found rye to be a major, I think I've said this before, just on trail cameras and stuff in my area, there's so much ag that deer just don't really gravitate toward rye in my area until it's late season. So I'm not really too worried about it being a morning attractant. I doubt there's going to be a deer sitting here if I did plant this in rye, consuming the rye or grazing on rye, or not grazing, but browsing on rye. I just don't think it's going to be a major issue. So I think that's what we're going to do as a soil holder, because we did have to destroy the grass, obviously, to dig a hole, move dirt out of the way, that kind of thing. So we shall see how it goes. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. This is one more property improvement that we're doing here. Like I said, this is a tiled field, so this is a measure that is necessary to hold the water, else the water would eventually drain out. If I'm not mistaken, our tile starts to run basically along through here, and then the next tile is probably going to be honestly right close to the drive that I've established there. So looks like we're getting down to half tank, and we're actually getting a little close to the edge. So I'm going to go take care of that, see if we can shuffle this a little bit. So thank you guys all for tuning in. Tell me if you like the water hole. And again, we have it about 25 yards from our morning blind spot. So we'll see how that goes. So thank you all for tuning in. This is a shorter video. Hope you all take care. Please remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more property improvement, deer hunting, those kind of related things. Please remember to like and subscribe. There is a whole playlist on hunting and property improvement kind of things and running equipment relating to hunting property improvement. So take care of yourselves and bye-bye.